Welcome to the how-to on how to add a post. If you see on the left-hand side that image of the vampire and the bunch of guys hanging out and the Ninja Turtle, that's called a listing image. Remember that for now, we'll discuss it later. At this point, you should have already logged into the site. If you scroll up to the top, you'll see some funky yellow colors. They have some interesting words: staff links, dashboard, and profile. Click on the one that says dashboard. Just as a note, for everyone who's making me do this, I hate you. Welcome to the dashboard. On the bottom, you can notice that it says recent comments. Here, it will post all of the recent comments on the site in date order. To the right of that, it will say notes from the editors. Those are notes from the editors. Read them. They're important. Read them. Okay. On the left-hand side, it will say posts, edit, add new, and tags. We're going to click on posts right now, and that will show you a list of all the posts that we have on our site. If you go over one of the posts, it will give you a couple of options for that post. You can edit the post, you can delete the post, you can view the post. Don't edit anything that's not yours. Now, we're going to go click on add new because we're going to work on how to add a new post. So click on add new and welcome to the add new post screen. In here, on this top box on the top, this is where we're going to put our title. Put your title here. Then we're going to go over to the right of it where it says post author, and we're going to make sure it says our name. If it doesn't say your name, then change it to say your name. Now over to the big white box. That box is where you're going to type all the text in for your post. So we'll put some dummy information here. Type your post here with all the information. And this is where you also will add your images and your videos if you want one. So let's put some dummy information. 1, 2, 3, 4, you suck. Now, we're going to highlight some words and use some of the nifty buttons on top. The B makes it bold. The I will italicize it. The line will make it a strike through. Now, let's make some lists. Let's highlight 1 and 2, and then we're going to click on the bulleted list option. Now we have a bulleted list. Let's click on 3 and 4, and now we're going to make a numbered list. Click on the numbered list option. Now what we're going to do is we're going to indent something in case that we want to quote somebody or something. So, either highlight and go in front of the text that you would like to indent, and then click the indent option. This will indent it. To unindent it, click the button again. That was hard. Now we're going to justify something. Click the center, or the right, or the left, and it will either center, right, or left it. Now let's make a link. Highlight the words you would like to make turn into a link, and then click on the little link option. In this window, in the link URL, you will type in the URL of the place that you would like to link to. And under target, you will always select open in a new window because we need people to stay on our site. The other two options you don't have to worry about. Then just click on insert. Now we've made a link. Yay! Now we're going to insert an image. Above those other nifty buttons we just put in are other buttons. They say upload/insert, and the first one is we use to add an image. So let's click on that button. Now we have a new screen that comes up. Click on select files, and then go look for the image that you want to put into your post. I'm going to choose this one. It's a good image, I swear. Now this screen, after it's done crunching, will show you all the information about your image. First thing is, in the title, change to something relevant. The one that says caption, you could use to caption your picture, but it is not necessary. And the one for description is also not necessary. We also have one there that says link URL. Don't worry about that one for now, but we're going to use it later. Underneath is the alignment. It says none, left, center, and right. Make it say center. And for the size of the image, just let WordPress choose that for you. And then click insert into post. We have now added our first image. Huzzah! Congratulations. Now we're going to add a video. So what we're going to do is we're going to type a little word there to reference where we want our video for later. Add a video here. Now we're going to go to YouTube and find the video we want to use. Here's a good one. Oh, watch it. It's delicious. You like that, don't you? You do. Now, on the right-hand side, we'll see where it says embedded. It's right by the person's name. Now we're going to copy that code. So we're going to select it all, and then we're going to copy it. And now we're going to go back to our page, and on the top right, it says visual and HTML. click on HTML. Scroll down and find where you put the keyword where you want to add your video. Press enter once to go underneath it, and then paste your code there. This will add the video into your post. Now go back and click on visual. This way you can see that the video has made it. When we scroll down, we'll see a giant box that says F. Don't worry, that's your video. It works. Now what I need you to do is highlight your video and then click on the center justification button and center it. Center your videos. Great, we just added a video. Now we're going to scroll down to where it says excerpt, and in here, this is where we're going to put in our teaser. Put your teaser there, people. Make it interesting so people want to read your stuff. Yay! We're almost done. Now we're going to scroll down to where it says custom fields. Do you remember that listing image I was telling you about earlier? Well, this is where we're going to use it. Click on the little drop down and select the listing option. Now we need to find the image we want to put back in. So we're going to scroll back up to where we added an image in earlier, and we're going to select to add a new image. Click on the button, click on select files, and let's go find the other image we want to use. I choose this one. It's good too because I chose it. Now it's done crunching. Remember that link URL I told you to worry about later? Well, now it's going to come into play. So I want you to click on that, and I want you to select all, and then I want you to copy it. So first we select it, then we copy it, and after we're done, we're going to click on that little X button up top, and we're going to scroll back down to our custom field. In the value box, next to where we selected listed, is where we're going to paste that URL. Now we're going to click on add a custom field, and now we have added our listing image. Great. Now, scroll back up to where it says tags. So now we need to tag our post. What we need to do is write tags that are most appropriate for our post because this stuff means something. It's used to link our content together and by Google. So stop making silly tags. No more Brendan looks like meatloaf. So our post had a picture of some animals, so we'll type animals as a tag or maybe something else. If you're not sure what to use as a tag, click on choose from the most popular tags and you can select any of our most popular tags. All you would have to do is just click on one and it will add it as a tag. So let's click on one or two. Uh-oh, we selected a tag that we don't want. So let's go back up to that little tag and we're going to click on the little X button next to it to remove that tag. If you're still not sure on how to tag, please check the guidelines on how to tag. Now we're going to scroll down to categories. This is where we categorize our post. Please select ones that are used for your post. If you're not Flam, don't use Flam. If you're not DagoCast, don't post it as DagoCast category. So, now we're going to scroll down and see some other tags. We have other ones that we can use, bizarre, from the web, humor, yada yada. There's a plethora of ones to choose. Now, if you feel like you need a new category, you can either ask somebody to put in the category for you or click on the Add New Category option and add a new category. If you're not sure on how to categorize, check the how-to on how to categorize. Now we're going to go in and spell check our post. Click on the ABC and make sure your post is spell checked. Make sure it's spell checked. Now go over to the right and we're going to say that we want to schedule when our post will be published. We're going to select the month by the little drop down. We're going to type in the day and we can even put in the year and then also the time of day that we would like it to be posted. After we do that, we're going to click OK. But we're not ready to save it yet, so we want to preview it. So we're going to go up and click on the preview button, and now we can preview what our post looks like. That's a mighty pretty looking post, if I do say so myself. Now we're going to go back into our post, click on the Save Draft button, because we're not ready for it to be published, but we want to save it for later. Finally, we're going to click on the Schedule button, and this will make our post come up on the day that we set for it to come up. Thank you for finishing the how-to on how to add a post. I seriously hate you for making me have to do this, and if any of you ask me any questions on how to do this, I will find where you live and I will slit your wrists in the night while you're sleeping. Have a nice day.